Welcome everybody to a brand new splentacular SHIRO show. Yeah, I am Trey Noko. This is Danald, or Danthrax, and Saturn Dave.
Either way.
Danald.
Saturn Dav.
Saturn Dav, and Tronica. Tronico, Tronuku.
I go by Dav.
Davian. Davian, yeah, initial D.
In Sega Rally, I go by Dav.
Davy Dav, baby. Ooh, got a lot of people in chat. 3 of them, full house. Buongiorno.
So that's what I should say. Everybody. Like when an officer pulls me over, I'll just be like, "Well, in Sega Rally, I'm known by Dav." Or Daytona. No,
Davtona.
I'd get a ticket.
And then he kicks them off the road and races them.
Wiener Bob, Pudge Bunny, Tales of Saturn, Captain Hodden's here, Slow Coin, Double Dime, John Wong. We got, I said Tales of Saturn, right? Dragons of Saturn. We got Tales of Saturn and Dragons of Saturn.
DC Cades.
Many Tales and Dragons. We got Captain Hodden, Pierre Garreau, Moose Trax is here, Nathan Anderson. What's up? Zed 64. Is that like Neo Zed? Same guy? I'm not sure.
Zed. I think it's Zed.
Zed?
Maybe he's from the UK or Canada.
DC Cades, yo. It's like as in Washington DC arcades. Hugh Jazz.
Dreamcast
What's
Cades.
up, Dave?
Hugh Jazz.
Tom Fum is here from the UK, so we got folks in all time zones. Nice. Happy Friday, everybody. And how are you guys doing this week? What's
pretty good. This is my favorite time of the year when I get to hang with my homies from SHIRO.
Make up your mind.
Maybe it's your favorite time of the year too.
I mean, technically, it's definitely more than yearly. So,
yeah.
I mean,
the Saturn's 30th anniversary of its surprise North American launch is in 2 days. So you could say that the Saturn's birthday here is your favorite time of the year.
That's right. Yeah.
Happy birthday to the Saturn. Yeah, it falls on Mother's Day this year, which is kind of
Mother's Day. Yeah, happy Saturn Mother's Day. The Saturn is our mother.
Happy Saturn Mother's Day.
The Saturn is our mother.
But yeah, that the whole Mother's Day thing is partially complicated. The Sega Extreme homebrew competition results live stream, which we can talk about a little later in the show. But needless to say, it's not happening anymore on Mother's Day.
On Mother's Day.
Tom's like, I'm just here for the
initial D.
Initial D.
He just wants the initial D.
I think we did too much of that last week. I'm gonna take a break.
Okay.
We're talking about a much better show this week.
That's right. Well, hey, now hold on a second. Anyway,
how can it be a better show without a Saturn racing game discussion?
Hey, Paul. Paul Bort's here. We got Squeeze and Chris Housen. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the show.
How's it going, son? How's son? I don't know. I try to work that in.
If you guys can, move that thumb 2 inches over and click thumbs up, and then
is that named after is Squeeze named after the British band Squeeze? Being cool for cats. Boo doo boo doo boo doo boo doo.
You mean Squeeze?
Yeah, with his references that I don't get.
You know the band Squeeze?
Yeah,
budget buttery socks with sandals.
Wow. That's budget as hell.
That's what I call Shuby.
That has got to be.
That's Shuby. That's not even better budget. It's
What's even
Shuby.
more budget is what I'm rocking right now, which is socks with Crocs.
Oh boy!
I got my socks out and my Crocs out.
Well, hike them up your pockets on my camera.
You probably shouldn't. You might get demonetized to show your Croc on air.
Seriously, my friend Adam bought me these rainbow Crocs. And I thought it was just like a joke gift, and he's like, "No, they're just for wearing around the house, you know."
Fair.
And he's like, "Don't by all means, don't ever wear them out in public unless you want to get, you know." But he's like, "No, you'll thank me." And I was like, okay." And that was a year ago. Like, these Crocs are amazing, like just for walking around the house or like going in
slippers, basically.
Yeah. Like that's basically it. Those are my slippers.
Somebody said no free. Pendy said no free foot views. Honestly, we probably could. The thing is that I'm worried about putting my feet over into the camera area because I know I'm going to be on was it feet.com whatever. Hot feet, yeah.
No, the SHIRO feet pics need to be Patreon subscriber exclusive content.
Yeah.
Budget or buttery? Free balling commando.
That's buttery. The things that so here's a funny one. When I worked at a specific tech company, there was this guy that was worked there, and he freeballed with jeans on, and I was like, wow, you are a brave soul, because that's like rubbing stuff against denim. Did he
admit this, or should you tell?
He admitted it. He didn't. I honestly didn't see it. Obviously, that would be a one-way ticket to HR. So that was not seen.
Okay, that's good.
He just brought it up one day. I'm like, okay. So he figures like some 60-year-old hippie dude. Wonder how he's doing nowadays.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be budget.
Got a rash, right? Chafing.
It depends. Yeah, it depends when you're about what the context is. If it's nice, comfortable shorts, pants, that's buttery. If it's denim, that's hella budget.
Yeah,
that's hella chafing. Chafing or buttery.
Reminds me of a donut episode where they like they fashioned like a tube up to the air conditioner and then like ran it into their boxers while they're driving, you know.
Wow.
Oh my god.
So kind of like you know,
RIP Donut Media.
Things going.
Apparently everyone's like, everyone quit it. It's really sad.
Yeah, no, a few guys quit it. They're still at it. Actually, the two channels have branched off, and you've got Cool, and then you've got or Speed, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And then you've got Donut, and Donut's still at it. They're still doing stuff. I'm subscribed to both. They're still putting out some funny stuff. So.
Oh well, that's good. At least you got a little bit of both.
Yeah, like their numbers certainly dropped, but I think that was a wake-up call to them because I think they kind of like went back to their roots.
Yeah, I like Speed. You know? I prefer Speed because I like the dude, because he did a bunch of the great Donut Media videos I love.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm aware of Speed, but I mean Donut's pretty
Lancha.
good.
It's Lancha.
Pop up and down headlights.
Let the record reflect that I have no idea what these guys are talking about.
This is Dan needs to get into the car scene with us. He needs to start driving manual. Get him in a cheap Japanese sports car that's going to be unreliable.
Manual once in college, I had a girlfriend who taught me on her Pontiac Sunfire.
Well,
that's the problem though. All cars now are just way too expensive. Even the shittiest old '80s Corolla is like super expensive now.
Yeah, I mean the Hondas are staying relatively cheap. Like I can find good EP3 SIs for like maybe 4K for like 3 to 5K every day of the week. But I guess that's honestly, expensive though.
Yeah. You could get like an old M3, like an old BMW M3, or you could get definitely an old Civic, and just have that be like a project car, and it'd be fun, like easy to work on too. That's
don't worry, Tom Fun.
Yeah,
I already listened to Eurobeat. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, Tom Fun's got. I'm jealous of Tom Fun. He's got all the cool stuff. He's got like Type R's for days over in the UK. He's got all those cool European. Like I'm jealous. Tom Fun, send me over a Type R. I know it's probably gonna break some laws, but I ain't care. I do want. Apparently the EP3 the EP3s are getting 25, so I might pick up a EP3 Type R. Japan, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. As soon as the kids move out, I'm probably gonna ditch the family vehicle and go back to like a 2-seater coupe or like a Del Sol or something like that.
Ooh, a Del Sol would be nice. Maybe some of the newer cars. Apparently, Honda's doing a new Prologue, or is it a Prologue? No, Prelude. Sorry,
Prelude. Yeah. Just slam it and put a turbo in there.
Yeah, do it.
I don't know. You know, they're not that. I mean, I don't know. They might be really expensive by the time I'm able to do something like that. But
we'll figure it out.
Let's talk about what's going on in the world of video games. Dan, you play any?
No, I have spent all of my spare time watching Andor or writing stories for the SHIRO website. Or
you're really into it.
Dan's into Andor right now, so.
I mean, I keep up with my dailies in PSO2. I guess that's the only video game I've been playing. I have not been able to play any of these awesome fan translations we've gotten on Saturn. I really want to. You know, I showed on the show a few weeks ago that I got that DOAX Venus Vacation game that just came out, and I played it a little bit and I liked it, and I have not been able to get back to it. So
curious, how long you been playing PSO2? Like since it was released, or?
Yeah. So since the global closed beta on Xbox One, which was like February or March in 2020.
Wow.
So yeah, I guess it's been
and
a
you're
little
still
over
at it.
5 years. Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Yep.
That's dedication right there.
I like it. I remember Dan
what
posting
level are you?
co-host Analog Black Sheep said, "Yep, yeah, I posted a lot on co-host about it." I'm level 100 in NGS, which is the level cap. Honestly, it's super easy. Yeah, it's super easy to hit the level cap in NGS. Like they give you tons of EXP in all the story mode content. And when you keep up with it every day, you know, when they eventually do raise their level cap, it's by like 5 levels, and you can get there in a couple days of just doing your dailies. Like, it's not a big deal. They mostly just up the level just to kind of like content gate new stuff a little bit.
Gatekeeping.
So, yeah.
But no, I do like all your posts, Dan. See them all the time. You like in your like costumes and stuff. Like I really liked your the one for Cotton was really cool.
Yeah. The witch on the broom.
Yeah. Doing different characters is fun. They've got like a free salon period right now in PSO2, so I might switch back to my Freerin outfit because that turned out really good. Trying to recreate Freerin, and Pudgy Bunny helped me get a whole bunch of the collab items when they had a collaboration with Freerin. I got her outfit and her different like eyes and eyelashes and stuff like that, and her weapon camo. So
very cute.
I started watching that the other day. Started watching Freerin. The animation is I do. I mean, you know, it's like it's different, you know, I like that. It's like, you know, completely different take, completely different angle, which is hard to do, you know. I'm sure they're always like sitting in rooms like, just how do we do something that hasn't been done before? So I mean, it's got a bit of a different take. The animation is beautiful. So
it's amazing. They put a lot of money into that.
Yeah, I actually
Music's beautiful too.
I actually started your other favorite anime, the Apothecary Diaries. Yeah, and I don't know. I fell asleep. I'm not saying it was bad or anything. I think I was just sleepy. And then I was like, the next day I was like, okay, I'm gonna try Freerin, see which one grabs me first. I really got into Freerin, so I think that's what I'm watching right now. But I will come back to Apothecary Diaries.
Please try to watch Apothecary again when you're less.
I will. It wasn't the anime more or less than just, you know, being tired, which has been an issue for me.
To be fair though, I said that about the Star Wars Clone Wars the first season, but it turned out that season sucked, so I think I just fell asleep because it was boring.
Yeah, no, that can happen too, and that's definitely happened with me for a couple of animes. But no, I mean, it looks amazing. It looks great. Like I saw the full first episode and was very impressed, and then tried to watch the second one and fell asleep. So anyway, it was just like that. So
the first 4 episodes of Freerin are sort of like a 4-part pilot. Like you get the whole premise of the whole show after you've hit like the 4-episode point.
Right.
So yeah, definitely try to get through those at least. Yeah, you don't get the whole premise, the whole setup with just the 1 episode, even though it is very good.
No, definitely. I'm about 5 episodes in, so yeah, I can definitely agree with you there.
Are you watching a new show, Pat?
I'm watching a couple things. So I went in theaters, I think it's like a week or 2 ago. I probably mentioned this. I saw Revenge of the Sith in theaters again.
Oh, okay.
So
funny. I saw the Tsunemiku movie in theaters. So that was fun.
Nice. I need to watch. I should have watched that. I didn't see them come out anywhere near me, so I missed that, unfortunately.
But have a limited release.
But yeah, Revenge of the Sith is good. I was shocked that nobody was cheering as much as I'd like saying like stuff like when they killed the younglings, I was like cheering and nobody else was there, so it was awkward like cheering and nobody else cheered when he was about to kill all the younglings. So yeah,
I'm not sure that was an appropriate time to cheer, Pat.
Well, I did, so that was pretty hype. But anyways, I saw that
at the Minecraft movie. Like it wasn't a cheering event.
Well, no, I mean if it was the Minecraft movie, I would have trashed the theater, like popcorn all over the place, set fire to the seats, threw a live chicken into the audience. You know, brought some other stuff, and no, I'm not gonna get arrested.
You got a real dark side, Pat.
I mean, I was watching Revenge of the Sith, so yeah.
Yes, you were. That's true.
So yeah, well, from my perspective, it's the Jedi that were the evil ones. Oh god, that line is such garbage. I forget how many of the lines are such dog
from
bad.
From my perspective.
But then again, compared to the new trilogy, I don't know. It's
honestly, I had no issue with that in the new trilogy. It's the old one that like
There's the old one. Yeah.
Like
The dialogue's much better in the sequel.
Say what you will about say what you will about how dog shit the story of the new trilogy is. At least it's not George Lucas bad. Like I can sit through it, not fall asleep.
That's true. That's true.
Like I can survive Last Jedi. I won't want to jump off the nearest building. Oh, also the CGI is pretty bad, and I remember this one start with Christopher Lee. He jumped on her thing. He's like, "I'm gonna go fight you." Just does like a CGI flip and turns back, and it's like cool. Oh, sweet, the Sega guys are here. Yeah, hop in the chat, guys, if you want. We'll talk some Star Wars. Let's get some hot,
Ray is here too.
hot, sexy Star Wars discussion going on, Sega guys. Let's go. Let's go.
Is that Dan? James manning the channel or Dan? We don't know.
Let's go. Yeah, Star Wars fight. But butts.
Yeah. So well, that's cool. That's cool.
But yeah,
you were watching a show too, weren't you?
Oh yeah, no, I was watching. And the other movie I saw was Thunderbolts. There was okay. I fell asleep a little bit, but it was okay. It was 7 out of 10. I was tired.
Needs to get more sleep, I think.
I had 2 hours a night sleep before I was like sleeping on my girlfriend's shoulder.
I don't disagree.
Oh,
yeah, well, I don't disagree.
It was
I've been
okay.
Making coffee. I've been doing pour over every night just so I can stay up a little bit later because I've been getting so tired. Daven is
the most craziest brewed coffee of all time.
Jesse's baseball tournament will be over by the end of this month, and then I'll be kind of like things will kind of settle down a little bit. But
this is always my busiest month at work too, or at least the first few weeks. So. Right. Yeah, it's gonna get pretty crazy next week and the week after for me.
Yeah, but the show I was watching was Severance, so something funny happened. So my sister got it from the library and gave me the DVD, the Blu-rays, and I ripped it on a computer. And it was weird because the episodes were like it was like a really weird storytelling. It was like, okay, it shows this event first, then it goes and shows this event and the follow-up to the event. I was like, okay, this is kind of like Pulp Fiction or like some Twin Peaks level storytelling. I like it. It's really bold for Ben Stiller. But then I learned that when the Blu-ray ripper I used puts it out of order, so I put them in the wrong order. So I watched the 3rd episode first. I watched like the 2nd episode was the only one that was correct.
What, you put it on your Plex or something like that?
Yeah.
This is what you get for ripping a library Bluray.
Yeah, sorry about that library.
Blu-ray in the wrong order to your Plex drive.
Yeah, it doesn't do it it doesn't do it like in the right order. So I went and like looked up the episode guide, spoiled a little bit of the first couple episodes for me, so I know what happens, and rearranged it and watched it. It was much better. It made a lot more sense that I wasn't watching.
Lost, eat your heart out.
It felt like it was like wow, this is some bold storytelling. Ben Stiller, oh man,
going out of order.
It was still good though. I got all the story. I liked it because I was like, okay, because I was supposed to be some weird like sci-fi stuff, like trippy. So that's what I thought it was supposed to be, but like showing stuff like chronologically weird. So, but anyways, Severance is good. I finished the 1st season. Now I'm watching the 2nd season. It's really good. I recommend that people that watch it in order, watch it like in the correct order. Or if you want, I could give you my quote unquote my fucked up episode list that I put together on my Plex. I kept the list just in case somebody wants to watch it in the bizarro order I did.
Yeah, it's the Pat edit.
The Pat edit. Yeah.
If they release like a limited edition like box of that show, is it called the Severance package?
They better when they finish that. They better do that. They better do that.
Dad package.
It's funny.
That's what I live for. Dad jokes now. No.
But yeah, honestly, I actually wanted to do a cosplay of it because it's super simple. I was gonna get like the badge and like get the stuff with the lumen on it. Oh, I did learn that it was actually filmed 10 minutes from where I used to live in Jersey at Bell Works.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was literally 10 minutes of me and my sister. Like I was like, I think I went to that building before. I think I saw like a field trip when I was like in like grade school. So yeah, nice. If you guys want to go see where they filmed the outside scenes and office scenes for Severance, just go to Bell Works in New Jersey. It used to be old Bell Labs. Like it has everything on there. So yeah, if you guys like Severance and you live in New Jersey, 10-minute drive in Homedale, New Jersey. So go visit the set.
Nice.
Go be cool.
What do we got in the world of news? Do we want to play a bumper?
Let's
we probably should.
Section. We have a couple of
community
things to mention. Yeah.
All right, get the community music up. Oh, wrong web page. Yeah, it's playing the music. It's vibing. I just wanna. So the first thing I want to show is that I've been I guess for the SHIRO is that I've been starting to do a thing where I'm doing the streams and then putting them up on Wednesdays. So a lot of people said that they didn't know I did game streams. So I decided to start putting them up and like giving them titles that are clickbaity because. You got to play the algorithm.
I liked the title. It was very clickbaity on the Planet Joker video.
I had to, so yeah. Got the Planet Joker, worst Saturn, shmup on Saturn. So yeah, very clickbaity. So I've been trying to do that and get the streams on, at least give us some content and people that want to see it.
Yeah. Sure.
Hope you guys like it. It's like very little editing. It's not that much. But yeah, that's the first thing. Second thing is the Sega guys. So they had a new video out.
Yeah, they only had one video this week, but it was a good one, as they all are. It's about Outrun 2 SP, perfecting a Sega masterpiece.
They do have a new video for the insiders. I'm not sure if I'm
for members. Yeah,
I'm allowed to show that.
Well, you're not allowed to show it, but we can definitely tell folks to join up membership for the Sega guys.
And you can watch it right now.
Content. And there's a really good one that they just put up. So
halfway there. Halfway
check
there.
that out.
Yeah, you get early access to all their videos. So
they
do have one coming down the pike pretty soon that looks cool. And so our third item in the community section is that our community challenge is ongoing for Jung Rhythm.
Sweet.
We're a little over a week into the challenge. We are going to keep going for another few weeks through the end of May.
Can I do the read?
Yeah, by all means. I believe Double Dime wrote us a little bit of copy to read, so go for it.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna go get it on my phone because okay, here we go. We're about 1/3 of the way through the Sega Saturn SHIRO 2025 May Community Challenge Young Rhythm, and so far we've seen 7 participants take the stage. Right now, GJ Sega Steve is spitting the maddest bars with a total score of 3,350, only 150 away from a perfect score, and he is leading the speedrun category with a time under 24 minutes so far. But so far, we've seen 2 perfect 500 scores with our previous Hang-On GP champ Crash scoring a stage 6 perfect on the 3rd day of the challenge, and the other one set just a couple hours ago by Lord Zillion for the first stage. We still have plenty of time before the curtains drop, so pick up the mic and get grooving to the jungle beats. Get that jungle rhythm, baby.
Great job, Pat. And thank you, Double Dime, for writing that up.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. Hop on some Jung Rhythm action and get your music rhythm chops on display. It's the only one we've got for the Saturn, really. So.
I know Panda said that it wasn't very forgiving in terms of like when it comes to latency. Oh, that's what it was. He was like, this game does not forgive latency, so you got to play it wired. Definitely no retrobit controllers for that. I think. Yeah, it's just too demanding.
Even when you're hooked up to a CRT, like it almost feels like if you're right on time with the visuals, you are too late.
Yes. You're late.
So you have to more listen to the music and time your button presses with the music. So you might actually be like slightly early for what you're seeing on screen. It's an early music rhythm game. So what are you gonna do? From like a small developer.
Yeah, I think that's kind of one of the problems that I see with it is that just the time, them getting the timing of the visuals with the music, because you're absolutely right. If you could not see and you were blind, but you were just playing the music based off the music, you probably do better, right? Because I noticed that exactly what you were saying, Dan, is that I was relying too much on the visuals, and if you just pay attention to the music, you'll do a lot better. But yeah, again, you're right. It was very early. I imagine it was probably put out to compete with stuff like Parappa.
Rappa the Rappa.
Yeah, it came out like a year after. So
like
it was
a year
definitely
after.
shooting for that.
So it had been done in response to that, and they just, it's a brand new genre, kind of.
Brand new place with brand new attitudes.
Clearly, there's people who are figuring it out and still excelling and getting really good scores and good times. So yeah, it's possible.
I'm still a big fan of Bust a Groove. I know that one's less known.
That's very likely. folks in the chat were saying it's very likely that we'll have folks reaching a perfect score by the end of the month.
That's
Yeah,
nuts.
maybe.
Perhaps multiple people
nuts.
reaching
Dude,
a perfect
we're
score.
just like it's like the fourth stage of Initial D, where we're just scoring scoring records for all the entire place Japan.
Feels better with an arcade stick.
Behind me, you can see the cool Jung Rhythm T-shirt that
Sweet.
we've got up on our shops at Teespring. You can
Yeah,
get that.
it's threadless, and
threadless.
unfortunately,
Yeah,
somebody was mentioning they wanted to get the purple one, but it's out of stock in like everything but 4X and 5X. So I don't know if that's
you have to go up
us.
to like one of the different.
Try changing the
types of
shirt
fabric.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the only.
'Cause that
Oh,
might be the
purple,
key.
yeah. Oh no, the purple
Yeah,
just
yeah.
bounces. Oh, there it is. The classic has it.
Is that
Extra
available?
soft purple.
So yeah, that's one of the
we
reasons
go,
actually why
yeah.
I added different shirt types, because I noticed the purple was out in the regular. So yeah.
So,
Because
yeah,
it looks really good with purple, but it looks good with all the colors. So
I like purple personally.
Yeah.
I want to get the purple one. Gonna order it. But yeah, if you guys want to get a shirt, this is on our Threadless store. I know people were asking about getting a couple of them. Somebody mentioned it. That I think added Dave, but like, hey, can I get more shirts in
Shouts to
purple?
Greg. Shouts to Greg for that
Yep.
design.
Shouts to
Very,
Greg,
very
Gary
nice.
Rasputin.
Gregory. I backtracking a little bit to the what the Sega guys have done this week. We didn't want to reveal like what the secret members only video coming up soon was, but
Well, we
I
already
see
did by
James
mistake.
Negaholic said in chat. So
Yeah.
To be
he
fair,
said
I'm
it's
not logged in,
anniversary.
so this isn't something I'm logged in. Like I'm logged out in my browser, so this showed up on the
Yeah,
YouTube channel
sure.
anyway. So
5 years,
So,
fifth
James said
anniversary,
fifth anniversary
of the
pod.
Sega guys.
yeah,
It's
congratulations!
out for members
5 years
old.
of amazingness. Can you believe that?
On April 18th. So yeah, congrats
Yes.
on 5 years. Is really good.
Absolutely.
That
And
they
I
did
mean,
a cool video
they've
about
been
that.
going hard for 5 years too. Like I mean, they
Yeah.
had a very short
Very
hiatus, but for
consistent.
the most part, they're pumping out lots of great content. And they've been very consistent.
All kinds of
So,
Sega things, Sega topics. So probably have
kudos.
some Virtual Fighter stuff to talk about next week because there's
Yes.
going to be Virtual Fighter Direct, I guess, this Sunday
Yeah,
morning.
they're gonna have a
Yeah.
virtual
Exciting.
thing. Maybe we should do like a virtual discussion. Maybe like do a. Actually, that'd be kind of cool. Like maybe get them on. We do like a reaction, like a YouTube thing where it's us reacting to it and discussing it. I think that'd be
Yeah.
kind of cool. Sega
That'd be
guys, I know
cool.
we're talking about an air breaking. We'll reach out to you on that. We'll see what's going on. I'd love to do something like that where it's like we just go in the chat, film our reactions, and like put it on the YouTube channel. I'd be down. Let's do it. Hit me up, or I'll hit you up, I guess.
Yep. Ice Pack OG, 2 days until the 30th anniversary of the US Saturn launch. We mentioned that at
Wow.
the top of the show. Yep. Happy
Yes.
30th
Shiro
birthday to
crashes
Saturn
it.
here.
To the
Dang.
the E3 rush. Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, it's really E3's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, blame E3 for it.
If it,
How E3's
yeah.
dead.
and now
Long
E3
live the.
doesn't
Oh, does that
exist.
mean that's 30 years of E3? Because I think that was the first time E3 too. Was
You know
in
what?
It was.
That was, yeah, because before that it was just like consumer electronics.
It was the
And you
summer
had the Tokyo
CES.
Toy Show,
the
Summer
winter-
CES, yeah.
Yeah.
But then so you had E3 in LA, and then E3 in Atlanta, and then it came back to LA, and God, it was once it became all press though, it just wasn't really the same.
Yeah, no, it's just really funny. I mean, I did really enjoy the years I went to it. I only went through there twice, but the thing is that it was my childhood dream to always go to E3.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Fun
cool. You got
fact.
to go.
Yeah, Shiro went to E3, right? Isn't that right, Pat?
we have a video of that when we went to 2018 with Ben.
2018, you repped Shiro at E3, and we had Adam Korlick was there, and we had some interviews. Yeah, that was the year that they were hyping up the Shenmue 3 deal, and with Corey and talking to those guys and everything like that. Yeah, so
Nice.
It was
But
pretty
it was
cool.
cool.
Yeah, it was really nice.
End
you
of
know,
an era.
Yeah, it was end of an era. I'm just glad that because I think I went to the second to last one. The last one was, well, technically I went to the very last one. It was an online one, but the actual last in person was 2019. But I didn't go because the consoles weren't dropping until like next year, so they weren't playable in 19.
Right.
It's like, oh, wait till next year, and I'll go then and I'll play the consoles, and then
Yeah, things happen. the following year.
that's so funny. But we did go 1 year as press though. The very last one, Shiro did go as press. So
Nice,
we
that's
got 2 years of Shiro going to E3, 3 years if you count me going by myself, and 17. So, but that was before Shiro was formed. So, but anyways, I'm just happy that Shiro has a history of E3. We can, pound our chest with pride that we did it.
Yeah.
While we could.
Ice Pack OG asked if there are any plans to celebrate the 30th anniversary from Shiro.
Yeah.
And,
did you say 30th anniversary of Shiro? Holy shit.
No.
Holy shit, that's a little bit far away.
I don't know. It's hard when you basically celebrate every day, right? Like we basically are all Saturn all the time. So then it's like, what do you do?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I had wanted to put together like a little celebratory video, and I just did not have the time to do it. There's been so much like breaking news going on with Saturn. I've just been writing stories to keep up with it on the website, and not even successfully, because I mean, like that new Saturn emulator came out about last weekend that called Ymir. And we don't have a story on the site about it yet. No one's had time to check it out and write it up. So, and
we need more writers. We just got Greg. We just got Greg and Double Dime writing, but I mean, so.
I'm very thankful for them. They've been great.
It is a tragedy that I'm so busy at this time, because I had more time back in the fall around the Japanese launch, and so that's why I did that 30th anniversary video, which I feel still holds up. It's very general audience kind of thing, so it could easily be applied to this, and I'll probably repost or just remind folks that it's there. But yeah, like I'm so strapped on time right now that it's tough. I don't know if you want to do like a stream or something like that, but
I'd probably do that.
It's Mother's Day here in the U.S. So.
It's Mother's Day, so yeah, I'm pretty much.
I'd probably do it like on a Friday or something. We'll do the night stream where I do the. Oh, I didn't do the game thing yet. That's right. I've been so busy. I feel bad.
We will continue to be all Saturn all the time.
Forever.
Even after the date comes and goes, and
Sorry.
I don't know. I didn't mean to talk over you, Pat.
I was going to say the important. I was just filling in.
Everything you say is important, Pat.
You guys you have Lost World behind you. Is that what we're talking about next?
Oh, I just had the browser open. The next one, we have a lot before that.
Do we? Okay.
Yeah. The Dreamcast Aero dancing games have been revived with their online servers.
Brought back to life, dug up from the graves and eaten the flesh of the living.
Something like that.
Yeah. Sega guys said we absolutely need to do a Sega guys Shiro 3's Western Anniversary show. Yes, let's talk about that. DM me after the show and we'll get something sorted. Or just
at the very least, we've got a couple months until the European launch, so we can plan something for that.
I mean, we can definitely. They're both, could just crash the show anytime they want. I mean, they can just
get your ass on here. Let's talk.
We want to just get up in here and just talk Saturn and just share memories and
this could be the 30th show, or it could be next week too. But like I said,
Captain Hodden. Even after
if you guys get in here right now, we'll just do it right now.
Right.
We'll cancel the news. Actually, Dan will probably be pretty upset. But
no, Dan would be really upset.
I would walk off set right now.
He wrote some articles. Despite not having time, he wrote some articles. So we have to honor.
I spent what little time I had writing articles. So
yeah,
that would be why.
Okay, so what's up? What's up in the chute?
First we have one written by Gregory, actually, where he lets us know that late April saw the return of online capabilities for not one, not two, but three Dreamcast console-exclusive titles, all belonging to the Aero dancing franchise, also known as Aero Wings in the West. And this was announced by DreamcastLive.net. And made possible by a prolific server developer named Shroma, I believe is how you would pronounce his name. So he revived online play for Aero Dancing F, Todoroki Tsubasa no Hatsuhiko. That's a mouthful. As well as Aero Dancing I and Aero Dancing I Jikai Saku Made Matemasen, which is also known as Aero Dancing ISD.
I see they switch between having the longest names possible, like a Panic at the Disco album, or having the shortest name possible. So there's no in between. It's either short or incredibly long. So how do they get these biznatches online again?
No idea, but they worked their magic. The original servers closed back in March 2003, so it has been 22 years since anyone's been able to play these games online again. And not only are there now private servers for all of those to connect to through DreamcastLive.net, but you also can play Aero Dancing ISD in English, at least as far as the menu goes, because PC Wizard 13, who is the force behind DreamcastLive.net, has translated the menus to that game, the third game in the Aero Dancing series. Yeah, so that's super cool. I guess this is like the first time that this has been playable in English for anybody. It was, I believe, a Japanese exclusive, so that's cool.
I should probably zoom in a little bit. It's probably really hard to see the text, so that's my bad.
It's all good. Yeah, so just go to the download section for patched versions of these games on DreamcastLive.net. You need to download patched versions of them.
So does this only work on the modem, or can this work on the LAN adapter too?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Because I was looking through it, they didn't say anything about it, so yeah. I assumed that it only supports the modem, which kind of sucks.
That could be. I'm not sure. I don't see it in Gregory's story. He might not know. But he has some good background information in his story on SegaSaturnShiro.com, so by all means, check it out.
Nathan Anderson, that BBA does break it, but it kind of works. What does it mean by it breaks it? Is it like because it's like input latency expecting to be 56K or something, or?
I see Nathan Anderson's talking in chat.
Yeah, he asked about it, but yeah, just let me know, Nathan. Mr. Anderson, thank you very much.
Mr. Anderson.
Welcome back. We've missed you. But yeah, really excited. I really want to try these games now because I love... does this have anything to do with the Capcom... Is it the Capcom games? The Ace Combat? That's not Capcom, is it?
It doesn't have anything to do with it. No, Namco does Ace Combat. I mean, I guess you could say that these games are sort of a response to Ace Combat to compete with them, because it's sort of a similar idea. But I haven't played them personally, but like I think Ace Combat's probably a little more like balls to the wall anime, and Aero Dancing's a little more, yeah, a little more down to earth. But I could be wrong about that.
It looks good. I want to try it out. I like flying simulators. I like flying planes.
Yeah. Me too.
Hopefully you can stay away from New York in this one.
Yeah. Congrats on getting this online. That's very cool.
Oh yeah, Dan does. You like what's the one on Saturn that you're a big fan of?
Stellar Assault Double S, the game that I
No, not that one. The one that's a little rough. It's a little rough.
Oh, you're talking about the Afterburner spiritual.
Yes, but the name is Sky Target.
Sky Target in the Age of Tomorrow.
Of course, that's more arcadey, but still, I know. I was like, oh yeah, Dan does like those games. Did you ever play Turn and Burn? I think on the SNES, that was a fun one, but that goes way back.
Burn and Churn.
The Burn and Churn? No.
Burn and Churn, burn and churn. No, but yeah, no, this game looks really fun.
Pilot wings.
Yeah,
this looks great.
Yeah, I wonder if they didn't release this because of obvious reasons for the Saturn being dead and what happened in September of 2001.
Yeah, probably that second one.
Yeah.
What years did these come out? Was it pre or post 9/11?
Would have been.
Actually, I think at least the first game came out around the Dreamcast launch, so that was pre.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there are two games. There are two Aero Wings games that got localized. So, okay, right. So two of them were localized, but I imagine the last
ISD did not.
Well, I mean, I know for a fact that Propeller Arena was canceled because of the whole 9/11 thing, right?
Yeah,
because you got planes flying around buildings and stuff. Yeah, so.
Although there is like a beta or whatever floating around the internet.
Well, it's a full release. I mean, it's kind of like Deep Fear. Like it's the full game.
Basically, the full game.
It's just unreleased. Yeah, so you could definitely download it. It's like one of the best games on Dreamcast, believe it or not. It's like got Crazy Taxi vibes. Like it's that good, and it's just a shame that it was never released. But yeah, no, this looks great.
I'll be down to play. I think Propeller Arena also is only broadband though, or only modem though too, which kind of sucks. But
yeah,
it is what it is.
if you have a Dream Pie, then you're good to go, right?
Yeah, I don't have
so.
that.
I know, Pat.
One.
You're Pat's part of the BBA master race.
Yeah. Brazilian butt
do you have a
adapters.
Do you have a BBA for
A BBA Brazilian butt adapter. Yeah, I do. No, I only have. I do want to get it eventually. The things that it's not very useful for the GameCube because
just for the PSO.
Yeah, I did hear that they're going to support NAS stuff, so I kind of want to, once I get my new place, I kind of want to set all that up, because I have to reset that up anyways, because I have my NAS right now for my PS2. I'd like to get set up for my Mister, and then get set up for the Saturn, and then get it set up for the GameCube. Would be kind of sweet, but
yeah, that would be
I also need to create a new, make a new NAS, because the other one is getting kind of full and pretty old. Like, it's already like pretty running nasty. On like... It's nasty. It's pretty nasty. It's running on fumes at this point. I kind of want to. I kind of just want to make a new one, and just like when I upgrade this PC I have with the motherboard, just make a new one and like make it like super duper storage, like for my videos and other things, and then turn the old one into like a retro NAS.
And talk about a shadow. This next article.
Yeah, this was a shadow drop.
This one coming.
Oh no, it wasn't a shadow drop.
You've been following.
Because all the updates for this had been posted to the patch developers co-host account, so I'd been following it on co-host, and then when co-host closed, then they moved over to back to X and over to Blue Sky. So yeah, no, I
had you written about it? Had you?
No, I'd never written about it before, because there wasn't really much to say. I don't know, there just hadn't been much to say, but I knew that they were working on it.
Sagaholic's here in the chat.
The translator.
Do you want to unmute James? I think you should have talk privileges. So, if not, let me know.
We've turned into. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, let me know if you can unmute. I'm not sure if it's acting. It always acts wonky on me, but I'll give you. If not, you should be able to talk. So, but. Let me know if you can't DM me. But anyways, NAS, preservation of privacy. Sorry, I need to do it. But yeah, this game is pretty exciting. I never played before.
I guess we should say what we're talking about. So there's an English patch now released for Waku Waku Puyo Puyo Dungeon, and this came out just earlier this week on I think it was like Tuesday or something. Tuesday night. So Maud is the translator and the hacker of this game. They posted a Google Drive link, and after writing this story, a couple days later, it went up on romhack.ing. I guess the successor to romhacking.net. So you can get a couple different places. Patch uses the Sega Saturn patcher, which we all are accustomed to and know and love. And the file comes with a README document. The README document recommends that you use the redump version of Waku Waku Puyo Puyo Dungeon labeled 4M, although the 3M version will likely work too. And I saw someone ask on our Discord, like, does that mean that it uses the 4 megabyte RAM cartridge expansion? And no, it doesn't. A lot of redump games, Saturn games, probably other consoles games as well, will say like in parentheses 2M, 3M, 4M. Right. Those have nothing to do with megabytes for RAM or anything like that. That's just how they denote different versions of the disk, like different revisions.
Right. Disk revisions, basically. Yeah. And sometimes there can be like hardly anything different between the two.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody was asking, is this like somebody's asking if this is in the same vein of the mystery dungeon games like Turrico and the other ones. I don't think this is by the same company that does those ones. Like for the Pokemon Mystery Dungeons and like the Toriko for the PS1, I think this is just one in the style by Compile, but it's the same sort of gameplay style of the Mystery Dungeon games.
Okay.
So I think it's just inspired by it. I don't think it's by the same company.
I've never played this game. Never spent any time with it, but I mean, I'm familiar with it, but I just never. But now that it's translated, I have a really good reason to. So
yeah, this was developed and published by Compile, it being kind of a spin-off of Puyo Puyo, which is a spin-off itself of Mado Monogatari, and it uses some characters from that, like Arlie and and whatnot. Satan, I believe, is in this game.
Dang. I can see why it wasn't localized.
Monogatari character.
Yeah, no. The funniest thing about that though is that this game it reminds me a lot of like the Puzzle Bobble games, where it's like the Puyo Puyo part of it, the puzzle part of it is more popular than the original Bubble Bobble games. Like Bust a Move and Puzzle Bobble are way more popular, which I think is really funny.
Yeah. Well, so the Monogatari games are more like, aren't they like first-person dungeon crawlers or something like that? Usually,
I thought they're RPGs.
Like they are, but they're like dungeon crawling RPGs, and that's not what this game is. This game is an action RPG that's top down and roguelike. Every time you re-enter an attraction at the carnival that this game takes place in, or the amusement park, the layout is different. It's randomized. And when you die, you go back to the top of the game, back into the park. But I think you keep some things to keep your progression going. So it's roguelike, but it's pretty fun.
Is it Rouge-like or roguelike?
It is not Rouge-like. It
is
roguelike.
Not Rouge the Bat-like.
Yeah. One thing I thought was kind of a funny coincidence was that Puyo Puyo Dungeon here came out in Japan. It was, of course, a Japan exclusive in April 1998, which was the same month as Sakura Wars 2 came out in Japan. And both of those games now have gotten a translation patch in English in like within a week of each other. So I thought that was kind of cool. We're getting them one after another, just like the Japanese Saturn fans did back in the day.
30 years. 30 years late. 30 years late. We'll take it though.
Mod did decide to translate the title of this game to Exhilarating Puyo Puyo Dungeon instead of Waku Waku Puyo Puyo Dungeon,
I like
which
Waku
makes
Waku.
sense because, Waku Waku is like the sound effect word, the onomatopoeia in Japanese for being excited. We don't really have a word like that in English. We don't have a word for the sound effect of being excited. We might say something like wow, hooray,
wow, big yay, big excited, big happy.
Then a word for a sound effect like Japanese has. So I guess the way Maud wanted to sort of convey that idea was to just use the word Exhilarating Puyo Puyo Dungeon, which I think works. It's not bad.
It works.
Yeah.
It twerks and jerks.
But I played this a little bit to get some screenshots and check it out, and they seem to have done a really good job with it, and the game seems pretty fun. I liked it. There's 3 different characters you can play as, and when you beat one character's route, I guess you get sort of like a bad ending. And so if you beat the game with all 3 characters, then you get like the true final boss. I guess you don't get a whole lot of extra bonuses for beating the final boss aside from the satisfaction of doing it, but there you go. This game did come out on the PlayStation about a year later in Japan, and they made some changes. Maud addresses those in the README and said they're mostly the same. The PlayStation 1 is an enhanced edition with touched-up graphics, a bonus dungeon, more enemy and item variety, a new soundtrack, and various balance adjustments to make the experience a little smoother. It's more polished overall, but they took a fan-favorite song out of the final dungeon, and it purportedly has a nasty habit of randomly crashing on original hardware. So the Saturn version does have that going for it. Well, I saw somebody else online say that that also they didn't like the change to the graphics and the way the music sounds, that they like how the Saturn looks and sounds better. So
yeah.
It's really cool. We're gonna be playing this on I guess I'll be playing on the game stream today, so
nice.
Get some gameplay of that going on, get a video up for that.
Cool.
Hopefully. So if you guys want to go play this right now, you can go download it on Sega Extreme. I think usually SSP patcher, so
it's not on Sega Extreme.
Oh, sorry.
It isn't as of last I checked. It's on romhack.ing, and it's also on a Google Drive from the translator, which we do have linked in my story on SegaSaturnShiro.com. So you can access it there.
I believe. Let me see here. Is
James still muted, by the way? Is he able to talk?
I don't think he's muted. Oh,
he muted his mic, but he should be on.
Here.
Oh, there he is. Hi, James.
Yo, sorry about that. Yeah, I just want to make sure that you weren't.
Website.
Yeah, we had a lot of issues with the
website.
chat.
It's linked on our website under the translations. So
Yeah, it's already
thanks to
ended.
Private Eye for keeping that up to date.
Yeah.
Hey James, how's it going?
Not bad, guys. Not bad. Yourselves.
Good to hear your voice.
Doing all right, just
Oh,
chilling.
it's been a while, man. I thought you'd like went into a cave and forgot the way out or something, man.
We feel like that
What
sometimes.
was that again? What was that again?
Like you ventured into a cave and forgot how to get out or something, man. It's like
Yeah, I fell
I've
in.
spoke to you for a long time, man.
I know. Yeah, no, last we chatted on WhatsApp, and that was like a month ago or more, maybe.
End of February, I think it was, man.
Oh wow, yeah. So yeah, that's it.
I'll have
I've
to get on
been
WhatsApp
super
for
busy
James.
with
We'll become the new chat buddies. Sorry, Dave.
being a sports dad.
R.I.P.
I've gone full sports dad, and Girl Scouts dad, but that's
He's
okay,
everything,
you know.
Dad.
It's
You're the
been fun.
parent that stands on the touchline like hurling abuse at the other kids for like.
Yeah, he's fighting them in the
I
stadium,
try
in the
not to-
stands.
Some of
Take the
those
boot in.
games get pretty dicey, but I'm not one of
Oh,
those
dang.
parents like who's yelling at the, "Hey, Blue, you're blowing the game."
Referee.
No, I mean,
So, James, what do you think of the Waku Waku Puyo Puyo Dungeon translation?
I haven't had a chance to try it out yet. I haven't even had a chance to try the 1.0 Princess Crown translation out either. Like Dan did a video for the channel for it.
Yeah.
And he's done the patch on it and whatnot, and he sent me it over, but I just haven't had a chance to load it up and play it. I've been kind of messed
That's me.
about with like playing around with the enemy, so to speak. Because I've been putting some things onto PS2 because I picked up a couple of cheap PS2s on Gumtree, and one for myself and one
slims
for
or fats.
fats.
Ooh, the fats look way better. I like the fats way better.
Aye,
Oh yeah, they are.
They don't look great lying down, but standing up with the stand, they look brilliant. But
We're
I've got
talking
the two
about
of
game
them.
consoles, people.
Yeah.
Oh, I like them flat, laying down on the ground.
Here we
Oh,
go,
boy.
Pat. That's
You gotta
like the
keep
old
it.
routine already, mate.
You
There
gotta
we go.
keep it. Gotta keep it.
But Tom Thumb was in Japan last month, and he's in the chat just now. And else he might have went off to his bed, but if he's there, big props again to Tommy. He picked me up a PS2 vertical stand for the fat model, which is
Oh, nice.
Nice.
always remember back in the day, I bought one of those 2 weeks before my pre-order for my actual console came in. So like in my
Right.
bedroom, I just had a space cleared for the PS2, and the stand was just sitting there waiting for the console for 2 weeks. It's like
Nice.
ridiculous. So that was good. Tom managed to pick me one of those up. And then I got an OG
He's like your
Xbox.
supplier.
Yeah, mate, he is my pimp, honestly. Like my Japanese.
He really is.
He's your dealer.
got-
He's your retro dealer. He's like
He scored you
he-
a Saturn.
he's
too,
like a
from Japan.
what is he like dressed as a chav like on the side of the road with like the jacket or looking like Ali G. It's like, oh mate, I got what you need. You got what you need.
I've already been on like Syndico looking at like some Japanese Saturn games, just like sending them links on WhatsApp, going, mate, it's like you send them like a list of 5, but whenever you look at them individually, like $2 plus like a fee and then shipping. Then before you know it, like I've sent him a list through, and then he comes back and goes, yeah, so that'll come to about 48 quid, is that alright? And I'm like, I think I'll wait till I get paid, man, because it's like you don't realise how much it just racks up whenever you're sending them all through, because they're just so cheap, man. And you can just go crazy. But I want to get another couple of Japanese games whenever he does his next haul. But he's definitely my dealer, man. It's like I'm just like a Japanese import junkie, man, and he's just
Nice.
What games? What games are you looking for?
just like Daytona, Virtua Cop 1 and 2, Nights, Christmas Nights, Fighting Vipers.
A lot of domestic stuff. That's just.
Japanese version of
again,
Fighting Vipers is the best.
Oh yeah.
it's just games that like again I've got like kind of personal meaning ones that
Right.
that I enjoyed a lot back in the day. And yeah, I've got them on Fenrir and I've got them on Saru, but I've got that Japanese Mark One there, and the disk drive works great on it. So
yeah,
we all know that as much as we enjoy our ODEs, us old timers like slapping a disc into the machine and just listening to that thing whirring up and you know just play. You know, it's part of the charm. So
absolutely. Yeah, and it's always fun too when you get the Japanese games with stickers and reg cards
with the
and
fur,
the little OP strip and everything like that. You know, it's really feels like a treat when it's complete. You know, and you get all that extra goodies. You know. So it's nice.
Well, there's some of the ones that Tom got me, like they actually came like resealed, so they were like in their like a cellophane packaging with the spine cards.
Yes.
And you know yourself,
that's the Japanese for you. That's like that. My Neo Geo CD games were like that. They're all used, but they were all like re-sleeved in like these little slips. Covers that keep the dust. Yeah.
The copy of Last Bronx that he got me. It's got like there's a, you know yourself, you get like a second bonus disc with artwork, but it also has like a map.
Oh yes.
Like the area and like a sticker. Like stickers that's all intact. It's like, oh, this is amazing, man. It's like it's just like a time capsule. So good.
Yeah, Last Bronx is a cool package.
Meanwhile, in the States, we get black and white manual. And that's it. No, you know, you're lucky if you get like a working designs release with stickers or something. But other than that, it's like forget it. Some of the
nowadays you're lucky to get a manual.
Some of the sports games, like the EA games and the Sega sports games, would come packed with a bunch of like brochures of other Sega games and like win a Virtua Fighter 3 arcade cabinet kind of thing. You know, a bunch of that stuff. But people don't like sports games, or they bag on sports games. You know. But it's funny, like among like U.S. Saturn collectors, I would say sports games are probably the ones where you get the most feelies in the package. You know,
go figure.
Can I see the Mega Drive or Genesis version of Mortal Kombat in the US?
Right. Yeah.
See the moves. Did you get like the fatalities in the manual? You remember that because
on Genesis or on Mega Drive
I had the Amiga version, right? And the manual for that was the coolest thing ever. It told you, and bear in mind, you only got one button with the Amiga, right? It was like a joystick.
Right.
But like, it told you all the moves, and then after each character's bio, there was like fatality and then a question mark and then little lines for you to fill it in when you figured it out.
Wow.
When you figure it out.
Like, this is so cool.
Nowadays, you just hit the start button and find out what all the combos are, the other combos you could do that's possible. Then the fatalities. It's like they just give me now. Before you had the crawl like how do I get a Akuma or whatever, and now it's like
you went to the store, you went to the magazine aisle, and you'd be looking in like tips and tricks or something like that, and me and my brother would be writing. We wouldn't buy the magazine, of course. We'd just be writing it down on our hand. Or like on a piece of paper that we brought, and that was that. Yeah,
I liked buying an issue of Tips and Tricks now and then.
Every now and then if we could afford it, right? But I mean, I'm talking this was pre-job.
I was spoiled. I had a subscription in Nintendo Power, and I got to EGM quite regularly. I was a spoiled boy.
I had Nintendo Power too, so with that we were spoiled for like Super NES. I was spoiled, but whenever it came to like Saturn. There wasn't a whole lot. I mean,
technically, they were just so expensive because you had to import them on top of that. Like
Sega Visions. Sega Visions is amazing. I ended up picking up all of those, and man, it's a free it was a free magazine too. The amount of like love that goes into those, considering that they were just giving them away, it was crazy. Yeah.
Well, should we move on
we should. Yeah, we should move on.
Under the microscope for this week?
Yes. Yeah. I got to drop off at 4:30 anyway, so I'm sorry for being the one to make us go overtime. But
all right, so
yeah, Bo Bales.
Under the microscope,
I have a soft spot in my heart
world.
for this game. I really do. It'll make you want to throw your controller, but yeah, which me and my brother did a lot. But yeah, Lost World is actually pretty decent.
Yep. So in this edition, you reverse engineers the password system, running some long unknown cheat codes, and the no codes enables a stage selection screen, invincibility mode, and 2 photo galleries. So
you
yeah,
will need. you will end up using that invincibility mode in this game.
I like these. This photo library. Wait, is this for the? Wait, I'm
Some
confused.
of those look like they're from the arcade game.
Yeah, this is.
there's a
Oh, I was like,
gallery.
what's going on? It's like, did I miss something? Did they? But no, it looks like they're just teasing us.
Bo says they've got a photo. They literally hid a gallery of screenshots from the Sega developed game of Lost World inside, Appaloosa's Saturn port.
What a tease!
Take a look at what you could have won.
You could be playing this,
but instead you're playing this piece of shit.
Well, come on now. I mean, it's not perfect. I know. What was it?
Well, neither stepping on a landmine, Dave. But
Nuno from the Saturn Junkyard. I know he's a huge fan of this game.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, ironically so. Like it's one of those where it's a black sheep.
It's kind of like me liking a Bug's Tale.
Yeah, you shouldn't, but but you do anyway.
Yeah, I'll still play it.
What it was that when we were kids, you had one game, and you might find yourself in a situation where you had one game and that was it. And if it was tough as nails, too bad. That's what you had to play. So you got good,
right.
You may find yourself playing Jurassic World on the Sega Saturn, and you may ask yourself, "This isn't my Jurassic World."
Yeah. But anyway, it was one of those games for me. We got
absolutely horrendous, man.
Yeah,
but there's the fight against T-Rex, man, is brutal, and it's so unfair. So I'm
with that wee green thing.
No, that's a compy. That's like what you start out with. You get that little guy at the beginning. That's like a tiny little 1 foot dinosaur, and then you graduate to like the raptor, then you graduate to like bigger dinosaurs, and then you end up having to fight T-Rex, and it's just that fight is brutal.
Just remember, this is what you could be playing right now. Instead, you get this. But unfortunately, we never got a port of this amazing game for like anything. I don't even think did they even put this on the Xbox anything like that, or any online store. I don't think they did.
I think you're looking at MAME for that. Could the Mister play that? Can the
not that. I mean, it could, but I don't think it's been ported yet.
Another Dreamcast game we didn't get.
Yeah, that easily could have been a Dreamcast.
Should have been.
Should have been. Could have been.
Star Wars trilogy.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't even.
That's a good one.
Unfortunately, we got stuck with this and pod racing, which I guess, to be fair, pod racing isn't bad, but
now, this isn't pod racing, but this is.
And this is definitely where the fun does not begin.
Shouts to Bo and his Rings of Saturn blog, and shouts to him for putting these cheats up on the website. Go check out. Yeah. He's got his own tag, and he's been writing these. He's got almost, I don't know if he's at 100 games, but close. Like, he's done a lot. So
thanks for finding these codes that have never been discovered before. I don't know if anyone's seen that gallery of that's hidden says game before, so that's cool.
And he goes through the technical details, how he found it, and then the code.
Never seen the gallery before. Wasn't aware of an invincibility code. This is a game where that would actually be very, very helpful.
There's also a reference to 3 Dirty Dwarves in there because I guess they just copy and paste the code.
Yeah, that could be.
Oh, Appaloosa. Okay, so they did copy paste of the code. Interesting.
Yeah, that could be.
Yep. And then here's all the codes on the website. You got the full arcade gallery, which, shows what you could have played instead of whatever you just played.
Right.
So he commented, never on a good game. Hey, you know what? Nice. It's cool. It's funnier finding on these old games that are usually not well regarded, because it means there's cool shit you could find that's not on that.
Well, Bo's going through every game. I think he said, he's going through every game. So no discrimination. He's going to get through all of them. So, I don't know if he's going in any specific order. Maybe you could reach out to him and say, hey, sometimes folks do. Sometimes we'll say, hey, could you look at this game? Could you poke at this game?
Or he'll tie in with something that's like fan translation released, with Sega Soccer Wars 2 or stuff like that.
I mean, just like Peter, for that matter, is doing the best of Saturn, but I mean, he's literally going through every game. So
I think even Bo got inspiration from that too. Like he saw that and was like, hey, let me check this out.
Exactly.
Oh, nice.
Maybe he can look into Planet Joker and see if he could find a better game.
Speaking
of best of Saturn,
right?
This week's
Pocket Fighter.
Pocket Fighter.
Yeah.
So this one's an interesting one. So basically, this isn't Puzzle Fighter. Like, I actually get this confused because I'll accidentally play this instead of Puzzle Fighter because my girlfriend loves Puzzle Fighter. So we'll put Pocket Fighter, and I'm like, game. Okay, but it uses the same sprites as
Super Puzzle Fighter 2,
Turbo.
Puzzle Fighter Turbo. Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. This is Pocket Fighter. It only got released in Japan, and it's actually kind of cute.
That's a complaint of people that wanted to fight with the puzzle kids. But now it's like a Street Fighter Kids with Darkstalker, and it's all the sprites from the. It looks like all the sprites, maybe a couple more characters from the Puzzle Fighter arcade game.
Yeah, and
they're all in chibi form, of course. So yeah, like I said, it actually utilizes the 4 MB cartridge as well in it. Basically, you play super deformed kid characters.
Is it optional?
Yeah, I believe with this one it's optional. But if you do use a RAM cartridge, it has to be the 4 MB. It can't be the 1 MB, which is the only Saturn game like that. But it's kind of weird. But yeah, maybe it's because only Capcom games utilize the 4 MB. They were just pushing. That's what we figured out.
Yeah, it was the Capcom used 4 meg carts, and then the SNK games used like the one. The SNK ones use the 1 meg cart.
Yeah, well, not just SNK, but I mean like the Mahjong game does, the adventure games, Cotton 2, they all use the 1 MB. Only Capcom uses the 4.
Correct. Yeah, because that was Capcom's thing. I think that was kind of like they helped develop that cart, and then SNK helped develop the 1 meg cart. Yeah, and so that's why there's like some weirdness when you try to play. I know with the SNK games, some of them will maybe work a little bit but they'll break in places. Yeah, so that was kind of the thing. But yeah, no, that's do you guys like this game? Do you guys recommend it? I mean,
it's a pretty fun game.
Saturn.
Like I said, it feels
it's colorful.
It's got a lot of fun little references. It's very silly.
Yeah, what were you saying, James?
Fun.
This is one of my favorites. I love this. She's brilliant. It's just got a really, really nice visual style to it.
Oh yeah,
and I love the kind of the funny expressions like some of the fighters have got, like whenever they get hit or stunned and things like that. It's just does things over and above just the kind of normal Street Fighter 2 things, or Street Fighter Alpha. It literally looks like it's been ripped out of a comic book. It's great fun.
Yes. Yeah. So fire this up instead at a party or at a con, and I think it will attract a lot of folks.
Yeah,
it's one of those really colorful, garish fighters that you can have a lot of fun with.
Alrighty, so I think this is the last article, right? No, we have another one after this, second to last. So it's SSF emulator update with preview version 34. So did you want to talk a little about this, Dan, in your little article, your article you wrote? Little article, I know I said that's condescending.
I spent a few hours on this, poking around with the SSF emulator and translating things and writing this up. So yeah, that's what I was doing instead of playing Saturn games. I guess I was sort of playing them on an emulator.
Technically, you were playing them, so you can't say you weren't.
Yeah. Right, yeah. So SSF, which is possibly the oldest Saturn emulator, it's at least one of the oldest, got its first update in nearly a year. The update wasn't until it was last month. It wasn't super recently, that just because I didn't realize it until I checked on it about a week ago, and I'm like, oh, look, SSF has a new version. I should probably check that out. So it is preview version R34.
R34 GTR?
Yeah, all of the SSF updates over the last several years have all been marked as like preview version. I guess the developer, whose name is Shima, just doesn't feel comfortable enough to like call any of them final releases, which makes sense because there are still a lot of things he's working on. He did post a lot back on April 6th when he put this out initially about the different things that he did. I won't go into all of them here on the show. I did translate all of them from Japanese and English because he only speaks Japanese. I kind of used a mixture of machine translation and looking things up in dictionaries and, and reading it myself. And so I did like edit these machine translations so that they make a little more sense. But yeah, the gist of this is that he's done a lot of just work with the VDP1, VDP2, getting graphics drawing a little more accurately.
Notorious VDP 1 and 2.
Yes. He had this emulator comes with some kind of a utility called createcdimage.exe. I actually hadn't realized this before, but I guess there was a bug with it where if you tried to make an image out of a CD with 99 tracks, it will fail.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know how many Saturn games have 99 tracks to them, but there must be something out there because he found a bug with it and he fixed it. He also added another cheat that came with this for the game Gunbird. Last year, he added the ability to use action replay cheats with SSF, which is kind of neat. And he has been like slowly with each version, including another game or two. So there's like 6 games now that you can activate cheats for them by going into the Program 4 tab under Options and selecting Enable Cheat. So if there's like a cheat in the cheat folder for a given game that you are playing, then it will use those cheats.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he did update R34 a few weeks later on April 28th. He found some problems in 2 specific games. He said the slave SH2 interrupt handling has been fixed. CPU characters in Groove On Fight now work. And VDP1 drawing process, has been fixed. The display of Stellar Assault SS is now normal. Other than that, there are no changes. So that's very important to get Stellar Assault SS looking and playing correctly, if I do say so myself. And also Groove On Fight, getting that working right is important too, because that's a great game. So it's good to see. Last time we reported on this on SSF was back in May last year with version R31. He did put out R32 and 33 over the next month after that, which we did not report on. They seem to be kind of like minor updates. And this one that he put out last month was a little more of a major update. He's done more with it. SSF did celebrate its 25th anniversary last December. So happy 25th anniversary to SSF. Its first publicly available version came out in 1999. So that's why I think it might be the earliest Saturn emulator.
That's about as old as my sister is.
Yeah,
that's not a joke. That's actually not a joke. That's exactly how old my sister is. So
I mean, there were still Saturn games on store shelves in Japan when he put this emulator out. So congrats to Shima. Just a couple other details with this one. Each version of SSF since R18 has included a document folder with some HTML files that discuss the emulator's completion and give troubleshooting tips. They are in Japanese, but if you open them up in a browser, a lot of browsers now have like machine translation options in them, so you can at least kind of figure out what's going on. I did translate a list of games that he's got in the settings.html file. These games have settings, that he's recommending you change to get the games working correctly. And I mean, it's quite a list, and he added a lot to this list since the previous version R33, which only had a few games. So I guess he figured out a lot more games had problems and figure out settings to fix them. I wish he would just like have the emulator automatically detect that you're playing a particular game that needs a setting change and just change it for you, instead of having you manually go through the option menu tabs and find that setting based on what he has in this HTML file he included with it, and then click it, and then you have to reboot the emulator every time you do that, and then start up your game again, and then see if it works. I have a screenshot down here of Daytona USA Circuit Edition using his recommended VDP1 drawing change options, which seemed to be fine. Honestly, I tried to play it without those options checked, and at least the demo looked the same to me. Like I was trying to take screenshots to like compare the two, but they looked fine. So it must be maybe you play it for a while, or maybe on one of the other tracks besides, it
gets gooder Speedway. After a while.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem was there, but yeah, there's quite a few. It's funny, when you try to do like machine translation on this list of games, it gets a little confused, or it goes a little too far. Like Waku Waku 7, everyone in the English-speaking sphere knows the game as Waku Waku 7.
Yeah.
Right.
But the machine translator calls it Excitement 7. So when I saw that for a second, I'm like, what the hell is Excitement 7? Oh, it means Waku Waku 7, doesn't it? And I like switch it back to Japanese, and I saw, yes, it says Waku Waku 7. So
Excitement 7, my favorite game.
yeah, I know. So I changed that. And like I left Biohazard, but I put the English title Resident Evil next to it. I was like wondering what where was it? Blood Factory was? I'm like, what's Blood Factory? And I looked it up on Sega Retro, and that's the Japanese version of Loaded. It's what they called Loaded in Japan.
Why'd you put the Lunar Silver Star and Dark Savior with movie in the quote?
So that's a few of these have movie in parentheses. That's not an alternate title. He originally wrote movie in parentheses. So I guess the actual cinematics in games like Lunar Silver Star and Dark Savior were having issues unless you activate these options. So yeah, that's what that's about. Like Thunderhawk 2 is Thunderstrike 2 outside Japan. Is it Thunderhawk in Europe too? I think it might be. I think it's only Thunderstrike in
Thunderhawk 2 Firestorm, yeah.
Yeah. So it's only Thunderstrike in North America. There's like a weird one I had to really look up. Gyuan Bura Jiko Shushinha. I'm like, what the heck is that? Like the translator didn't even know what to do with that. It just kind of transliterated it, and so I looked it up, and that's like it's a mahjong game. It's just some crazy mahjong game with a weird title. Anyway, so yeah, if you want to play,
was it a naughty one?
And I don't think it was. I think it was just
sad.
A green label
sad
game. So yeah, if you want to try out SSF, I mean it works with a lot of games, and if you are having trouble with one of them, I guess check this list that I have translated for you here, or check the untranslated settings.html and see if there's a setting you have to change. But I mean, it's, a lot of people when they talk about emulators for the Saturn, they talk about Mednafin, Beetle Saturn, which is shoot off of Mednafin, or Yabasan SHIRO. Nobody really thinks about SSF anymore, but I mean, it's another option, and
I mean, they use it in the one thing, right? They use it for the anniversary stuff, yeah.
Yeah, the Saturn tribute games use SSF, so
yeah, take that.
SSF got it anyway. That's all I got to say. If you guys have any thoughts about it,
that's pretty good. I'm glad people have more.
Yeah, out that long. It's what I typically use when I'm.
Is it?
Yeah. I'll use SSF usually when I'm like trying to separate, like do artwork, capture pixel art and stuff like that, and separate the layers and stuff like that. I know other emulators can do it, but it's just a good old standby.
I should do that.
Nice. Yeah. So sometimes like when I'm doing like banners for stories or something, like the Puyo Puyo dungeon banner, like I have the pictures of Arlie and the other girl, I forget her name, Rulua or something like that. That's actually pixel art from the game that I just like kind of isolated the layers using I think I use Yabasan SHIRO for that, and just like grabbed them. So yeah, that is helpful.
And I'll usually keep it in like 320 by 224 native resolution. Capture the background by itself, capture the foreground character or whatever, if it's a car or something like that, capture that in several different rotational exact configure, and then take it into Photoshop and do like nearest neighbor scaling, big enough to put on a shirt, and then you get like the good looking pixelated stuff. Nice. And you get the back, and you can, since the background's isolated, you can do a lot of cool stuff with the top and bottom.
I'll have to do that. I just do good old Photoshop, grabbing images off of Google Images and fix what I need to.
But then you get all that compression though.
Well, it's not for like a banner, not like on a shirt though.
Yeah, sure.
It's good enough for a banner.
Yeah. Good enough for a banner for sure. Yeah.
Not for a shirt, no. I'd probably do what you did if I was making shirts.
What's up next?
The homebrew competition.
Yeah,
it's bad news.
Yes.
It depends on
Yeah, it is to kind of make it better for everybody, though.
I mean, I already know what I'm voting. but
you better get your votes in, because apparently he has. Okay, so Sega Extreme Homebrew competition results delayed to May 17th. The results of the Sega Extreme Sega Saturn 30th Anniversary Game Competition have been delayed by about a week, according to organizer Emerald Nova, who told others on the Sega Extreme Discord server yesterday that the live stream he had planned for this Sunday, May 11th, has been rescheduled for Saturday, May 17th. He said it's to accommodate those who want to enjoy Mother's Day, which is celebrated this Sunday in many countries, as well as Europeans who would have had to stay up late on Sunday night or into Monday morning to watch the stream. So that's very nice. The panel of judges is apparently waiting until the last minute to give their verdicts too. Emerald Nova said he hasn't gotten any as of Thursday night.
Yeah.
So not so good, guys.
I was kind of waiting. Like I'm like, kind of want to see what other people are thinking, you know. No, but I'm not gonna let that. I'm not gonna let that influence me in any way.
Okay.
I'm just interested to see. I just noticed nobody else had submitted theirs either, so I
believe your deadline is tonight or tomorrow. It's May 10th, and the deadline is unchanged.
Right. Yes.
Live stream date changing.
Yeah.
So a delay will give Nova time to tabulate the results, which are apparently coming in at the last second, and to prepare his live stream's production. May 11th had been chosen to coincide with the 30th anniversary of the Saturn's launch in North America. And of course, we've got more than 24 entries to check out now and Sega Extreme, except for the couple of secret ones. So yeah, looking forward to the live stream, I guess now in a little over a week from tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll definitely get my score in tonight or tomorrow and get that all sorted. I pretty much know what I want to vote for as well, so.
Yeah, it's not a very big or in-depth story, but it was still, I think, important news that people should know about. I wanted to get it out there real quick today.
No, for sure. We'll go ahead and judge that.
Let me see here. I'm going to bring up the Patreon supporters.
Yep. And then
I don't know why we don't announce the results on SHIRO show, Shadowmass said. Well, it's up to Emerald Nova. It's
his competition,
organizer.
So...
Yeah, it's his competition. He likes sort of doing it on his Twitch channel, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Let's see here. $10 and up patrons. Thank you all. A Murder of Crows, Cerulean, Chris Piper, Daniel Fredrickson, Derek Pascarella, A-Team, Emerald Nova, of course, Evo42, Fat Drunk Friend Otaku, Gem Clash or Rank, Johannes Fetz, Lion Wing Publishing, Memphis, Normal Guy, Nutrageous, Orlando Guy, Paul Bort, Robert Ramsey, Rowan Dinked, Sega Steve, Stone Man, the Sega Guys, and Young Money Swee. Appreciate all of you guys for supporting us at the $10 and up level.
And thank you to everyone at all the other levels too.
All the other levels, everybody else who supports us. Your name will be in the credits on the end of the show. And
at the $1 level. I did update it too, so.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes. Good. Awesome. And then you also have access to our SHIRO Insider chat, and please take advantage of that because, you know, I don't know, just so you can say, hey, I'm on the inside. Hey. But for all of you guys who can't afford to support us financially, you can always support the community by being a part of it. That's what we always say. SHIRO is first and foremost. SHIRO is first and foremost a community above all. We do shows and we do podcasts and everything, but we are a Saturn community. We love Sega Saturn. We love Sega. We love sharing the love, and would love for you, if you're watching this and are not part of our Discord community, to join. There's a link in the description and on our website under
Somebody
support.
Want to answer Neil Henderson's question in chat, by the way, about the Sega Rally t-shirt?
What's up? Sega Rally. Oh, the one that I'm wearing right now. Should be available on our Teespring, I believe. If you go to SegaSaturnShiro.com under shop, you'll see the Teespring or the spread shop.
Spread the shop, spread the love.
We're in the process of trying to consolidate our merchandise, to be completely honest with you. And I've tried like several different shops to see what works best, who makes the best shirts. Because, you know, you get complaints from people about, oh, well, these guys don't make shirts that great or whatever. Aerial Aces has reached out to us. I've sent him everything, and so he's kind of in the process of like parsing all of that and figuring out what stuff he can make. So yeah, like I would really love to just have him handle all of it and just consolidate and close down all of the other shops and just go Aerial Aces for everything. He does really good work. He's done some cool Saru stickers with our logo on it and some other stuff.
Cool. Would really love to get him in the loop.
Yeah, if you want to get this right now, you can. It is available on the Teespring. I mean, if you click on the merch under the video here that's playing, I think
there should be some merch
to this shop.
The Teespring at least, yeah.
Yeah.
Neil said it's on 2 of the stores. Just wonder if one was better quality or you made more money from one over the other.
No, I mean, honestly, I believe I have everything money-wise priced as low as they'll let us, because we're not really trying to.
Pretty much just like
we're using
us a couple bucks.
Yeah, it's more about people repping our brand, repping SHIRO, than it is about us making money. Yeah, so because I've always tried to. They whenever you upload a new design, they have a margin there that's like pretty significant, and I always like take it down to like barely nothing because I don't want people to have to pay $30 for a t-shirt. I think that's ridiculous. Yeah. So
it would be nice if
like $15-18 for a shirt is like, oh yeah, sure, I can buy that shirt. That's like, you don't even think twice about it. But if it's like $30,
it'd be cool if we get Air Races on there. We can get like some shirts and bring them to cons and stuff and sell those, because I know people ask for merch. So it'd be cool if we get Air Races, get some stuff for some cons, because I know I don't think we've talked about doing any cons yet.
Not recently. Yeah, not recently, but we should.
We'll get that down. We'll figure out what cons we want to do.
He handles My Life in Gaming. He does Bob Retro RGB. He does a bunch of other stuff too. So he does really good work. Again, I'm just waiting to hear back, because I don't think he's going to do all the designs. I think that he's probably going to do some of the newer stuff and some of the like standby stuff, like the logo and stuff like that. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll get a nice. Maybe we'll get some specialty shirts. Like I kind of like getting like the competition shirts. That'd be kind of cool if we can do that for people. That way we can, even if you don't like win a thing, you can still buy like a t-shirt of it. That'd be kind of neat if we could get that going.
Yeah. Well,
I think that's about it. Yes,
that's about it.
Thank you for watching and listening, everyone. That was a SHIRO
stick around for the live stream.
Yes.
Oh yeah, don't go anywhere, because Pat is actually streaming a game, so you want to stick around and hang out in the chat.
But for those that are listening to us, thanks for watching, and you remember, you must play Sega Saturn.
Play Sega Saturn. See ya. I gotta go pick.
Welcome everybody to the gaming portion of the SHIRO Show. Today we're going to be playing the fan translation Waku Waku Puyo Puyo Dungeon. Yep, it's a Puyo Puyo game. It's based off what was the original origin of that, Dan? I believe it was it's the Altair something games.
What's that?
Was the origin of the Waku Waku? It's I forgot what
Oh, Waku Waku is like an onomatopoeia, a sound effect word for.
Oh no, I meant the Puyo Puyo series.
Oh, Puyo Puyo is a spin-off of Mado Monogatari.
Yeah, Monogatari. It's a pretty famous game. I don't think the original ever came to the United States, but the Puyo Puyo port did.
Yeah.
And that's what we were playing today, is some Puyo Puyo goodness. So this is a fan translation. I'm gonna get the details of that real quick. Get that. Go, let's get to the article.
Yeah, but this is not a Puyo Puyo puzzle game. It is an action RPG using the name and the title and some characters from the franchise.
Yep, this is by
Yeah,
this is by Fan Translator Mod, who worked on this game. It's available on Google Drive, or on ROM hacking that you can download. Yeah, this is a dungeon. This is basically based off the dungeon. It's like the mystery dungeon games, if any of you ever played that, but it's not by the same people. It's actually compiled themselves. Let's see, who do I like? Ooh, the bear. The person with the ox would be kind of cool. So we're gonna see, play a little bit of it. And we will, we'll play a little bit of the game and see how it is. Ooh, wow. Already a, adult game. There's some way I can learn to use magic spells, training regimen, or maybe her ox boyfriend. Woo, Mistress Rules, take a look at this. There's quite a racket you're making. What's going on? Whipped out some sort of pamphlet. Oh, okay. Got some brochures going on here. But yeah, no, it's a very, very cool game series. Puyo Puyo love the game series. It kind of reminds me in the vein of sort of Bubble Bobble, where Bubble Bobble was popular. I think a lot of people know it mostly for the bust a move / puzzle bobble game genre. And I used to stay with Puyo Puyo. I don't think a lot of people played Mono Motogari, so I don't even think the original game
Monogatari.
Monogatari. Sorry about that. I don't think a lot of people really played it. Mono something. Yeah, it's Mono something, alright.
Mono Story, there you go.
Mono Story. The Mono Story. Gorilla King is an adult game, lol. You never know. It says you should be heading to this Puyo Puyo dungeon. Mrs. Roshiri, hurry up and get moving. Darling, ooh, we have Satan on our side, guys. Satan's taking the wheel.
Another series staple.
Glad we can always have Satan on our side. Everyone, hail Satan. One day at the park. I like the little character, bunny character. That's cute. Training, yep, that's it. At a theme park. All the attractions here are actually dungeons. Wow, that's... I think they have those nowadays. It's called a escape room, I think, is the nomenclature. You must play Sega Satan. Hail Sega Satan. Alrighty, let's go into the dungeons in the park. It's beautiful work. I'm glad this is now playable in English. I imagine it's fairly playable for the most part, but you're just missing out on the story bits of it. But this one, you are not. Who goes? There's just a creeper. Who are you calling a creeper? Is it like the Minecraft ones? Wait, is his name Schizo? Oh, Shezo. I thought it said Schizo. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's Shezo. Not good. He's gonna be seeing stuff and killing people. To the king, baby. Hail to the king, baby. Alrighty, Satan, fight him. Satan, fight the Schizo. Act is M-I-N-E. I'm not laying a non-spellcast like you get your grubby hands on it. Schizo made himself scarce. God, was he raised in the barn? I refuse to lose to that man. Quit lollygagging around. Alrighty, let's get into the game, I guess. I do not know how to play this. I probably should have looked up how to play it, but I did not, so... We're going in blind. Okay. Stage select. Oh, this feels like Mario Party, except good. Alrighty, well, I guess we might as well just go into the Puyo Puyo dungeon. We're already here, so might as well. Check the attraction already? No, as I was about to. Alrighty. Let's make sure that she doesn't upstage. Onward, ho. It's not very nice. You shouldn't call Satan a ho like that. It's not nice. Dungeon 1F. The F stands for floor. Alrighty, beat him up. Oh, okay. We picked up 8G. Okay, well, Satan just helped us out immediately. Feels pretty decent right now. Beat him up. There we go. Ow. Yeah, beat him up. Kick his ass. There we go. Liking this turn-based strategy game already. Glad it's not like 5,000 encounters that we have to fight. So, good so far. Probably gonna change soon. I like the whole the Japanese. Very funny. Oh ho ho ho! Cute Japanese laugh. Wow, I'm speeding up those legs. Look at my legs go. Yeah, move those little leggies. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Okay, I think that's the exit. Oh shoot. His ass. Get some G's. There we go. Ooh, look at those legs go. Look, there's another eggplant. He kind of looks like anybody ever watch VeggieTales? He kind of looks like the tomato from that.
Oh yeah, he does.
I forgot. What was it? Larry the cucumber. I forgot the tomato's name though. Bob the tomato.
Yep.
I'm glad that Dan gets my references. To be fair, you're the only one in chat, so. Well, we just killed Bob the tomato or eggplant in this game. Let me see if I can. Is there a way to? Oh, let's prep some up. Is there a way to? Yeah, I'm gonna use an item because I'm dying. Well, that didn't heal. Maybe this will heal me? I guess not. None of those healed me. It was worth a shot. If anybody knows which ones heal, that'd be great. But none of those healed me at all. Where does it show that at? The items are if you have to pick up at. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's right there. The green thing. That's kind of cool. I say it had to have an item on the floor first. Alrighty, we're a little bit beat up. Maybe we can find some healing items over here. I think we see go down here. Very straightforward map. Okay, I'm guessing those are different. Oh gosh. Bro, fight him. Bro, fight him. There we go. Thank you for fighting them, bro. Thank you. Kick their butts. Thank you. There we go. Now we're using our face blocker. He's a good blocking technology used. So he is a good tank, quite literally. Get the dungeon. Oh, we got some good stuff over here. Oh, crap. Well, nice. Thank you. Not yet. Oh. Ow. Ow. Oh, that wasn't info. Well. Okay. Maybe I'm missing somehow the healing. Very cool feature. Well, what is this? This one is actually, it's a game called, Waku Waku Puyo Dungeon. It's like a mystery dungeon game. I don't know which, I think it was it's by Compile, but it's not by the guys that did the other mystery dungeon games. Like Toriko or stuff like that. Just a regular mystery. It's really a lot of fun though. I really enjoy it. Trying not to get my butt kicked right now. I'll go try eating it. Well, eating it did not do anything, so... Alrighty then. Oh, that was close. I almost died on that. What are these pentagrams doing? Okay, don't want to waste that. Invoke sigil? Oh, okay, cool. That's a healing thing. That's neat. Cool. So Z to do that. All right, neat. All right, let's continue on then. Oh, killing Bob. Get back here, Bob. Wow, okay. I guess whatever. Oh, there he is. Die, Bob the eggplant. No, you don't. Oh, they're our friends. That's cool. Or not. Damn, Mousetrap. Go down we go. No, I want to keep going. Second floor, baby. Alrighty then. Let's keep exploring the little dungeon here. I like the little fast forward thing with the B button. It makes it a little bit easier to explore the dungeon and not have to worry. The signal is...
It is a nice quality of life thing.
It is. It makes this go a little bit more fast, so I'm not like just going regularly speed. But it helps. I really love these dungeon exploring games. So, I mean, this probably isn't like necessarily a deal breaker if you don't speak Japanese, but I can see people that want to enjoy the story. Ow! Why'd you do that? That's rude.
How are you activating those sigils, by the way? I couldn't.
I'm hitting the Z button.
The Z button?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, yeah, I didn't know how to heal. I guess the sigils are the healing things, though.
If you go into your items, if you picked up a potion, you can use it, and that could heal you too.
The one I didn't.
Okay. Maybe it's random, the effect.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that signal didn't heal me though. Ow.
Identified items.
I'll try another one. Actually, that's a good idea. Let me go try some. I'll try the other sigil, see if it'll heal me up. But I'm really liking this so far. I don't think it's in depth as like the other mystery dungeon games, so it's pretty decent. Oh, I went the wrong way. There we go. Let's try the sigil. Will this heal me up? Oh, it did! Yay! Full heal, baby.
Nice.
Okay, that was weird. And B just passed me, I guess, whatever. Oh god. Are you on my team B? I guess not. Well, I mean, the B's not attacking me, so I guess I'll leave it alone. Oh, is it... Everyone's ignoring us. I'm like just like high level, so just not messing... Oh, I guess not. That guy... That slime's got hands. Wait, what'd he say? Dang it. I shouldn't fast forward over to be able to see what he said. Oh, well, I guess I'm messing up the B. Oh, yeah, that's right. You better run, B. Ow. I guess if you get high enough level, they like ignore you. Like, I don't want to get, I don't want to trade hands with those guys. I do want to see what these the sigils are, because it seems like it's giving random effects. That was a mousetrap. I swear, guys, I'm not so silly boy. I am smart. SMRT. Oh, there's a sigil over there, though. I'll try this one. Nothing from that one. Let's see. I just want to check Ollie over here. I'm a completionist, so I kind of want to see what we got over here. No, don't flame me.
Yeah, you gotta draw out the map down there.
What? Yeah, I gotta draw the map.
Yeah, you gotta draw out the map down there. Finish it up.
Exactly. I don't want to leave it incomplete. What kind of game would I be if I leave it like that, you know? It'd be a hashtag fake Sega Saturn gamer. Once Subset said I'm gonna have to get my Saturn online. Yeah, we have our Discord if you want to join. We're helping people get their Saturn Onlines and actually selling a Saturn Netlink kit soon, so yeah, so be excited about that. I know I sure am. More people on mine means more players for me to play against. And hopefully have better chances. Let's go. No, I ain't suspending. We fighting our way to the dungeon. Uh-oh. Oh, a visitor. What are you doing here? I am just brewed some of my finest tea leaves. Care for a mug? Hell yeah, I want some. Wow, that's cool. Well, nice. Why am I getting destroyed? I'm Traction's boss. Wow. Well. Okay. Can I... No? I guess just farting. Qui-Gong, please, Satan, please attack. Satan, please, help me! I'm worshipping you, Satan. Satan, please, take the wheel, Satan.
Pat, please.
What? Satan's literally helping me take the wheel. Also, I'm getting my butt kicked.
I need you. I need to save your immortal soul.
My soul's already damned. Have you seen the stuff I say on this podcast? I can't heal up. I can't heal myself. Let me into the menu. There we go, full heal, yeah, baby. Okay, I'm gonna let Mr. Satan fight. Yeah, I just killed Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones is dead. He's a little bit cuter than I remembered. I probably would play this game if he had one.
Sure.
Sweet. Me and my pal Satan save the day. Let's explore the dungeon while we're at it. Attack change back. Oh, is this like a multi... Can I go through the other door? Oh, that's cool. It's like it unlocks the door. Raise them skywards. What did I get? A ticket. All in one includes entry to Fire Mountain Water Parade and Starlight Stage. Yay, and I got a door open. We shall leave. Pat just turned to the dark side. Yay, I got first place. Take that, witch.
Congrats.
This is what I call a pro gamer. Hashtag pro gamer. Ooh, there goes my back again.
Welcome to Victory Lane. You made it.
Yay. Wait, I'll tell you one thing. That was merely the first course in a 12-course meal. It's really yet unpulled between region, huh? Get through the 3 colorful orbs, a new path will open for you. Yes, indeed, the door to a new course. No, I'm mystery. The mystery person. I like how his name's Minotaur and it's not Satan. I guess it would have been too funny just calling him Satan. Can I go to a store and buy some stuff? I think it's Fire Mountain I unlocked or something. Fire Mountain we go.
Yeah, the store's at the bottom.
Oh. Here, let's go. Waiting for us? What's that supposed to mean? Okay, I'm gonna go to the store first before I fight this onward hoe.
Yeah, Cerulean says the Minotaur is not Satan. It's Rulue's familiar / simp.
Then who's Satan then?
A different character.
Then why was she calling out for Satan?
Because she wanted that character to come and help, and I guess he didn't. I don't know.
No Satan love. See, Dan, why can't Satan love me too? I want to buy a weapon. Give me a weapon. I need to fight with something. Flame punch manual. I don't have enough money for the Manuels. Why can't I afford the Manuels? No Manuels for Patrick. Rule's a simp for Satan. I'm a simp for Satan. Alrighty, let's onward ho. Oh, my back. I just got my regular punch. Punch that thing. Ow. Yeah, beat him up. Well, it's a shame we didn't get to fight Schizo yet. Maybe we'll fight him later. Yeah, beat him up. Kick his ass. Thank you. Not yet, when you complete the dungeon. Ah! How dare you get in my way? Take that. Let's get the sigil. Invoking the sigil. Yay! Getting all the bonuses. That's a big dungeon, or big area. New sigil, yay. Okay. Not burn attack. Prep up Qui-Gon Jinn. Come on, Qui-Gon, let's kick ass. Good job. We certainly learned the ways of the Force with that one. Don't. I get the sigil of healing my ass first. Or did that disappear? Yeah. Oh no, we still have more paths to go. We are not done yet. Oh. Psh, punch that. We have to go this way, then we can complete the task. I take that. Picked up accessory. Kick his butt, thank you. Thank you for the tanking. Thanking for the tanking. Alrighty, I think we got all the dungeons. We left something on the floor over here, though. I have to fight this guy first. Oh, we get the good stuff. There we go. Now we get the good stuff. Got one more item up there, looks like that we forgot. Ow. No, bad burn attack. Alrighty, let's go up here. Ooh, ring. I'm gonna equip the ring. Hopefully it'll do something good. It's an flame ring. 1. Yay! Wow. Looks like my attacks got faster. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's right, you get away. Oh, we almost forgot this area. Now I think we're good. Let's go up the stairs and let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. No sigils I can heal on, unfortunately, so let's go. No, we don't need to sprint here. We keep going. Fire Mountain. It's straight fire. Let's see if this is a healing one. Yep, there we go. All healed up. I'll probably finish up this floor and call it. I just want to show off a little bit of the game in the fan translation. It is very fun. I'm really enjoying this game. I definitely want to play more of it. Just because I like the mystery dungeon games. They're always pretty... Oh, nice. Look at all that damage. Wow. Smoked him. Oh, gosh. We need to call Qui-Gon. Pep up Qui-Gon. There we go. Qui-Gon's all prepped up, guys. The heck? Wow, he just smoked him. Good job, a Minotaur dude. Wow, he just wrecked that dude. Not yet. I mean, you still need to explore. Nope, not yet. Still need to explore a little bit. Wow, he's just about... Oh, ow. Take that. Jeez, he's just wrecking people left and right. Ow. Yikes. Go. Got a question scroll. Maybe it's an elder scroll. Be nice if we did that. Remaster Oblivion. There we go. Down here. Anything? Nothing over here. I think that's good for this dungeon. See if I can heal up in one of those things. Not. Oh, he's kicking that guy's ass. Good job. Landmine, so I don't want to. Wow. Nice. Go. It's a staircase. We don't want to go through yet. I just want to hit the other sigils and then we'll go. Oh gosh. Take that. If that heals me up a little bit. There we go. Stop stomping on that. Run. Oh, might as well get the item up here. Yeah, I'm happy like the more of these obscure games are getting more translated. Like I know that since we have Sock Wars and stuff, we have a lot of like the mainstream ones, which I'm happy about, but we're also getting stuff like this. I think I will suspend here for now. Unloading. Well, that's cool. Yep, so we're gonna call it there. I just want to show off a little bit of Waku Waku Puyo Dungeon. There we go.
Yeah,
Exilium Puyo Dungeon. Did you enjoy the game, Dan?
Yeah, I like it. I want to play more of it. I was playing it, a little bit to, work on the story on the website.
Yeah,
it looks like Mark did a job with it.
No, he did an amazing job. I am excited to play more of this, and hopefully we can maybe get another stream to a part 2. It'll be pretty fun, but yeah. So with that, thank you guys for watching. And remember, you must play Sega Saturn.